Have you ever felt the weight of being labeled all over the place because of your many passions? If so, let me ask you this. Are you ready to break free from the shackles of societal norms and boldly showcase your ability to innovate and turn vision into reality? Can you imagine aligning your passions, purpose, and profession without compromise? Well, you're not alone, and you're in the right place. I get it because I am you. I'm Jatia Jones of Jatia Jones Consulting, and I've walked the path of a multi-passionate. Welcome to the Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast. Join me for inspiring conversations with multi-passionate CEOs who've turned their diverse passions into a force for change. We dive deep into our collective experiences, sharing invaluable lessons, and providing you with a strategic roadmap to manifest the life and business of your wildest dreams. This isn't just a podcast, it's a movement. And I'm not just your podcast host, I'm your partner in this dynamic journey. You, me, and the incredible community of multi-passionates. Get ready to unlock the confidence, courage, and clarity to help you become the world-changing, multi-passionate CEO you were destined to be. Hello, 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 and welcome to another edition of Mocha Mondays, Psych Your Mind, Your Booty Shine. Welcome to another edition of the Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast with me, Jatia Jones. This week is short, brief, and to the point, but it's super important, and it's something super hard for most of us multi-passionates, and therefore I want to throw it out there so you can start working on it now, because I understand most of you guys are DIYing in the dark for at least 2 years because of the shame that you should be further, or the shame that, it's not a traditional path or road, whatever the shame that is that keeps you hiding and trying to fit in and blend in. I'm going to give you some things that you can work on during that season. One of the main things is how much you over show up for people. You show up and you show out, and it's normally always for the wrong people. For the people that you're seeing hurting or alone or abandoned or quote unquote misunderstood. But those people are that way because they're just rude and nasty and evil and stank. They misuse people, mishandle you all the time, be disrespectful. Or they could be a covert where everyone thinks that they're so, so nice, but they only show up when they really need something. You over show up and show out for them because you wish somebody would show up and show out for you like that. But the difference is, which took me a really long time to learn, is that if somebody gave us the alley, we're going to slam dunk it. Whatever the reason is, whether we don't want they're vouching for you, for them to be looked at as crazy, or, people doubting their their word, right? Or, just because somebody actually showed up for us and supported us, so therefore we are going to make sure we do the best job possible. But these individuals that you keep doing things for, supporting and helping and looking out for, are not slam dunking. They're looking at you toss them the ball and the opportunity, and they're looking at it land and drop to the ground. Because honestly, they don't care. And because you're on this hamster wheel of cycle of whether it's a generational curse, whatever the issue is, you continue to give them opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to disappoint you, to prove to you that you were right, to waste your time. When, in all honesty, you should show up and show out for your inner child. That's who you're quote unquote doing it for because it makes you feel good when you do it for these other people until you're mishandled, until you're abused, until you're misused again, and it triggers that inner child of the I told you so, but you ain't listen to yourself. So it creates doubt in self. Show up and show out for you because you are showing up and showing out for everybody else, and putting your dreams, hope, wishes, prayers, you literally on the back burner. As soon as you show up and show out for you, for that inner child, like you so desperately desire, want, and need, When you take that step to do those things, which include boundaries, which most of you guys consider as being mean, but that keeps the misuse from happening, but you consider it to be mean because you've been told by those who've manipulated you all of your life, don't be mean, right? Um, that includes respect for self. Standing on your word 10 toes down for yourself. You'll stand on your word 10 toes down for everybody else, but what about for you? You have to show up and show out for you. And as soon as you do that on a consistent basis, and it's going to feel wrong and dirty and all the things, the more and more you do it, the more and more you actually see, wow, I have time and energy to do my thing. Wow, my thing is coming to life. It's actually manifesting. Wow. That person just showed their behind because I couldn't do something for them. And you've done all these other things for them. Wow. You'll start to wow yourself into actually winning and doing some things and getting some things done. But you have to stop putting forth all that energy on the outside and put it on the inside. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I know so many people right now doing so many amazing things for repeat offenders. Repeat offenders. And every single time they find themselves hurt, disappointed, and upset. They spend that energy and time on you. That's it. That's all. Hope you have a wonderful, 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 wonderful week. We'll be back, same place, same time. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast. I hope you found the incredible stories and insights shared to be helpful. Now, before you go, I want to take a moment to express my genuine gratitude to each and every one of you. Your commitment to aligning your passions, purpose, and profession is what makes this podcast community so special. If you resonated with any of today's episode, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. Share this podcast with your friends, colleagues, and fellow multi-passionates. Let's create a ripple effect of empowerment and inspiration. Lastly, I'm eager to hear your thoughts. What stood out the most in today's episode? Drop a comment or share your takeaways on social media by using the hashtag Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast. Your insights might just spark a connection or the clarity someone else needs. Remember, the power of multi-passionates lies in our collective journey, and by sharing our stories, not only do we inspire each other, but also break down barriers and redefine success on our own terms. Your support means the world, and together we're building a space where multi-passion meets purpose and dreams evolve into reality. Stay confident, stay courageous, and let's continue this transformative journey together. Until next time, keep thriving and becoming the world-changing multi-passionate CEO you were destined to be. If you're not a part of the community and desire to join us, click the link in the show notes or visit jatiajones.com/community.